Today's episode begins on the Money Man's personal vertibird, where he is riding to his unfinished Starlight Drive-In town to deposit some caps he got while robbing Fallon's bank. Some of the things the Money Man has been up to lately includes robbing banks, running entire towns over in vehicles, building banks, and so much more. As the Money Man rode his personal vertibird Starlight, he began to think about how ashamed he was and how much joy robbing the bank had brought him. He swears to himself he'd never do it again. He swears. Upon reaching Starlight Drive-In, the Money Man made his way to the bank where he deposited all his ill-gotten gains. He scored a fair amount of caps, of 600,000 caps and a ton of pre-war money. While he is currently unable to exchange his pre-war money, once he is, I'm sure he will come out with another couple 100,000 caps. The Money Man now makes his way back to Fort Nordhagen, his military bunker and marketplace he's built as a cover for where all his dirty money came from. As the Money Man rode on his personal vertibird, he also began to wonder, how did we get here? Why has it come to this? More importantly, what made him rob the bank in the first place? It's not like he really needed to. He established businesses across the Commonwealth, has the backing of the entire Institute, and even became the overboss of Nuka World, only to then turn around and kill every single one of the Raider leaders. And yet, even asking why, the Money Man finds himself craving the thrill of the heist once more. Upon arrival at Fort Nordhagen, the Money Man headed to the main gate of his fort, where he seen his settlers were at arms. Further examination proved it to be a stray raider causing trouble, who he swiftly dealt with. The Money Man then departed from his bunker to the Covenant in his Contage. A lot's changed since you last heard the tale of the Money Man. He's now the leader of the Institute, established multiple cities and businesses across the Commonwealth, and has accumulated a wealth of over 500,000 caps. But enough about the past. Upon arrival to the Covenant, the Money Man goes to the mayor's house to check a terminal for information on missing guards. The reasons why he came to this place to begin with. Honest Dan had asked him to help look for his missing peoples. Turns out, they're in an underground bunker. The Money Man then informed Dan of their location and set off in his Contage to meet with Dan so they could find the missing people. Upon arrival, the Money Man came into contact with a group of armed men. The Money Man demanded them tell him where the guards are. The men agreed to take him to their leader. After a brief discussion between the Money Man and their boss, it was decided they all must die in order to save the guards. The Money Man then freed the prisoners, exploited Honest Dan for every penny he could, cleared the rest of the armed men in the compound, and drove back to the Covenant, where we'll be ending this episode of The Money Man. You may be wondering what the Money Man plans to do with Covenant. The answer? It's simple. 2 words. Carlock.